Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand niches show. This is episode number 226, and I've got 5 trending print-on-demand niches that you're going to want to see to increase your sales. Specifically, niche number 1 is brand new, and I'm excited to share niche number 4 because I thought it had some potential, and I also thought it was pretty funny. So, let's get to it. Let's kick things off with an Amazon merch sales update. I have not sold any tumblers yet. I've been enabling some of them on my listings. I'll let you know when I make a tumbler sale, but I've made 351 sales in the last 7 days. 268 came in the US market where I kept $1,029 in royalties. I spend about $2 a day on ads. If you want to follow me on Instagram, linked in the description, you can keep up to date with my daily sales updates. Let's take a quick peek at the organic top 10 without me curating it. So we got some Kamala Harris, we got some Halloween, some awesome like my daughter, some This Is Boo sheet, which was the #1 shirt from Halloween from last year. No surprise to see it's currently #1 again. All right, moving on. Speaking of #1, let's look at niche number 1 picked by me. I said I was a fan of niche number 1. Niche number 1, how about Moo Dang? I'm guessing this is like a TikTok trend because I truly had no clue what it was. I get my news through t-shirt trends. It's a weird time to be alive if you're me. But Moo Dang is apparently, I think, like a dwarf hippo or something like that. I Googled it, and that's what it says. Thailand's baby hippo. Tiny, feisty hippo stealing the internet's heart. So, I don't know. Do your own research. I trademark searched it. Didn't look like any trademarks were filed. Wouldn't surprise me if that happens eventually, but I don't know. If it is like the country of Thailand's property, then maybe they don't care. Either way, Moo Dang is trending. All right, now these BSRs are not like blowing anybody away, but this is typically how emerging trends start with a few sales. You'll notice these are like published recently. The first one's published 4 days ago. Second one published 7 days ago. Third one's published 3 days ago. Fourth is published 5 days ago. This is where you could get in trouble using photos that you might not own the copyright to if you didn't take the photo. So just be mindful of that. Be careful, and always be careful. You got to look out for your own account and your account health. Print on demand is a long-term business model. Raise your hand if you have heard me say that before. Anyways, Moo Dang, and I like this shirt too. Is that like the Metallica logo, but they did Moo Dang? Now I'm not saying you should sell this. I just saw this shirt and I laughed. It says ride the Moo Dang. All right, moving on. Niche number 2. How about Madam President? This is the only political niche that I'm going to share, but I just thought this one specifically, when I'm like scrolling through the organic bestsellers, I like this one because most people, when they think I'm going to sell political, in the political niche, they think like I need to tag specifically Trump or Harris, right? But how about like pivoting away from either one of their names and it being Madam President? Like if she wins, well, even if she doesn't, like there's still so many sales to be made, but if she wins, you could have like the number 150th bestseller and you're going to make some big sales come whenever they announce the winner, right? It's November, right? And then inauguration in late January. So like, I just love when sales are guaranteed, right? And these are going to sell should that outcome play out in real life. So niche number 2, Madam President. Moving on, niche number 3 this week. Oh, before we get to niche number 3, check out my free mini course. Just give me your email address. I'll send you 1 lesson a day for 20 days, summarizing basically everything I've learned, all the best practices and my best advice in 20 emails from over 7.5 years. Okay, so it's the best of the best from over 7.5 years of experience. It's free. And check out my print on demand Facebook group linked in the description. Completely free. All right, niche number 3. How about Stop Bullying Day, which is October 9th? Okay, so basically any shirts related to stop bullying. Now you'll notice when you look that up in Podly, the research tool that I use for these videos, you'll notice shirts that are in orange tend to trend. And a lot of them say be kind. Of course, you need to do your due diligence with, is be kind trademarked? I don't know, right? Like always take care of your account. I need you to do that yourself because I can't answer these questions. Like the most common question I get is insert a niche safe? And it's like, well, there's so much more to it than just that, right? It's never just the niche. It's the keywords. It's the source of the graphics you're using. It's so many things, right? Is it trademarked? So Stop Bullying Day is October 9th. There is money to be made there. That's what niche number 3 is. Moving on, niche number 4. Honkus Ponkus. Now, I did say I was finding niche number 4 kind of funny. I don't know the true origin of Honkus Ponkus. I read about it on Urban Dictionary and it just said to Google it. So I don't know. It's kind of a funny definition. But Honkus Ponkus, BSR of #1 bestseller, 35,000. #2 bestseller, looks like the same design but on a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt, probably sweatshirt, 240,000. #3, same design on another product, 283,000. So Honkus Ponkus, certainly popular. And there's funny related ones. Like you can see them down here. I think I made it another slide here. Yeah. So you got Honkus Ponkus, and then you got Chonkus Pwonkus with an even bigger magician or wizard duck, right? Or goose. You got Honkula, the Dracula goose. And then you got Honkenstein instead of Frankenstein. And it says, they thought this goose was cooked. They were wrong. So I don't know. I'm not in on the meme. But I love these designs. I think it's hilarious. And the BSRs are not bad considering we're over a month out from Halloween, right? Like as soon as it's October 1st, people are going to be buying stuff like this, you know, and wearing them throughout the month of October. And especially anytime you can add an element of humor, to me, that's the best way to break into any niche. By the way, if you're like, how do I make these designs? Well, check out Creative Fabrica, linked in the description. These are just 4 hand-selected Honkus Ponkus themed designs that I picked to show you that if you aren't a great graphic designer, like I am not either, Creative Fabrica definitely has like graphic assets, pre-made designs, depending on where you're selling, that you can use. So check that out, linked in the description. You can join for as low as like $3.99 a month. It's definitely money well spent. Niche number 5. All right, we're going back a little bit to the political, but this is more, hey, Halloween is the prevailing niche, but then cross-niche it with politics. So you have Halloween plus Trump, and what do? You get a Trumpkin, right? We've been talking about the Trumpkin for a while now, for a few years, but there was a reason why I wanted to share this. Look at the first one right here. Look at that. It says, make Halloween great again, Trumpkin 2024. They added the year. I know it's obvious, but when you add the year, you are technically competing with the older designs, but in a sense, you're not, because some subset of people that wear these shirts and print-on-demand products in general, they want the year on it, right? Especially in an election year, it's like a more relevant way of adding the year when it's an election year. So Trumpkin 2024, I love that, right? You're still competing with all the Trumpkins that came before 2024, but adding the year makes this feel viable enough for me to say one of the top 5 niches should be Halloween / politics. So you got Halloween plus Trump, you got Trumpkin. And then of course you got Halloween plus Kamala. So you got witches for Kamala. It seemed like a very popular one, if not, you know, the prevailing one. I know I saw some like AI generated Halloween inspired, you know, Kamala Harris designs as well. There's one right here that says get in witches. We're voting for Kamala. So there's money to be made, guys. I mean, demand is only going to pick up for products like this. As I said, like I think October 1st is when it's really going to spike. And that means you've got over a week to get some products out there, get them indexed by Amazon, by Google, by Etsy. Hopefully you're selling on eBay, Walmart. Why wouldn't you be? Okay. So make sure you take advantage. All right, moving on. Emerging trends. These are all outperforming their 90-day average BSR. Could be indicative of an upswing in demand for these designs, for these products. Hispanic heritage, Honkus Ponkus, teaching the cutest owls on the branch, cheer mom. So just to name a few. Looking ahead, here are some smaller niches, at least a month out. October 22nd is National Nut Day. Nuts could be a nice little snack there. October 23rd, don't clip that. National Mole Day. October 24th, National Bologna Day. Not my favorite snack, just being honest there. October 25th, Frankenstein Day. And October 26th, National Pumpkin Day. There's a nice little farm in Maryland, kind of close by where we live. We always like to go every year, pick some pumpkins, do some outdoor fall festivities. So always look forward to that. The archive. All right, looking back in time 11 months to see what might be trending a month from today. Well, we got some Halloween costume shirts. We've got a shirt that just says boo. We've got a shirt that says meow, I'm a cat. Of course, the, cheap, almost like so bad that they're funny shirt costumes always do well. So meow, I'm a cat as text on a shirt counts as a costume. It's the so bad it's funny design, you know what I mean? Karen, speak to the manager. That was from that Netflix Halloween movie that came out in 2020, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that movie was crazy because it was like in the movie, they were selling like these graphic t-shirts, or they were wearing them. You know what I mean? So it was just like, man, the t-shirt sales were crazy. Oh no, it's in a Netflix film. Does that mean you can or can't sell them? I don't know, but I know a lot of sales took place. That's all I'm saying. Because people were wearing them in the movie, right? So that's not me telling you to do it. I'm just saying it happened. That was in 2020. At this point, that was 4 long years ago, but it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was. Anyways, where does the time go? That was 11 months ago. So what do you know, guys? How valuable is that? Halloween shirts will be trending in 1 month. Yes. All right, removed designs. Here we go. These were all removed in the last 2 weeks, either by Amazon or by the seller. I'm willing to guess that like the Dallas, you know, if it's too close to the Dallas Cowboys, they just remove it. Speaking of that, look at the top. Look at these two right here. Speaking of Dallas Cowboys, I mean, okay, maybe not that first one. I don't know why. I was like reading Dallas and seeing that. And I thought maybe it was the Cowboys cheerleaders, because I know that's a Netflix show too. Haven't seen it, but I've seen the ad. Game Day, that could be considered Dallas Cowboys because it's got the colors. Either way, just stay away from anything that's like too close to the gray area with sports, because they take that stuff real seriously, and the penalty for getting in trouble with those can be, you know, the worst, where your account gets closed. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out my full print on demand course. We're about to head into the 4th quarter. If you take my course, this is the easiest way to get instant gratification, even though I personally am planning for a huge 4th quarter starting January 1st every year. That's just how my brain sees it. So that's the best way to learn from somebody who's made 6-figure profits every year since 2019. Back in 2019, when I had 2 jobs, a full 9 to 5 and a second job teaching web development at the local, you know, my alma mater basically. And I have a private community where I go live twice a week. If you want to learn and interact directly with me with small group coaching where it's very interactive, check that out, linked in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another new video.